Hello, this is Jeff again. I'm with Amy, and this is part three of our interview. And we touched on things from like self care and the philosophy of love. And now I want to talk more about action based and like going forward, like how one would plan to show love in a way that's really helpful and accessible to people.
Mm,
So this could be us as individuals or within love first, and even you can scale up even more so and talk about what you would want for the politicians or the leaders of
mm,
society to embrace and do. So I'm just leaving it open for you to just come up with some ideas or thoughts behind things that may have worked or
mm,
have worked not as successfully as you thought they ought to.
mm, mm. I think that the most important thing to remember when we're setting goals for how we want to achieve anything is what is within the realm of our control, and and doing the most we possibly can that is within our realm of control, right? I have a simple, small thing that I do on a regular basis that when I'm going out and running my errands, that if I become aware that the person who is serving me speaks a different language or speaks anything other than English, then I say to them, what's your first language, or what's your mother tongue, this sort of thing, right? And I've taken the time to learn how to say thank you
Mm-hmm.
in 20 different languages,
Wow, that's really
right?
good.
And this is a blessing to humanity because it's one of those small tasks that I can do just while I'm out running my errands, that I can say to someone, what's your first language? And they say it to me, and I can say to them in their own language, thank you. And the change in a person's demeanor, the smile that comes across their face in just this small act, is so much more impactful than I think people give these small acts credit for, right? And sometimes, and I think that, there are huge things that we can do, of course. There are things that need to change in the political realm. There's things that need to change on the social realm. And there are things that we can expect other people to make a difference in. But I believe that I can only have as much impact as what I am personally able to do, right? And I think the more frequent we have that impact more is more important than how big. We're setting an example
Yeah.
for society that this is how we treat each other. Something as simple as giving a smile, saying, oh, I really like the clothes that you're wearing today, this sort of thing. Those are small acts of kindness that all of us can do, right? And also, I think that it is important to look for ways in which we can broaden our our level of
Understanding
our realm of
or influence, maybe?
a realm of
Yeah.
influence. Yes.
No, I understand.
And
Yeah.
we have some wonderful people,
Hmm.
part of Love First, who are excellent at connecting
Yeah.
different human beings who are able to help us as Love First show love more effectively, and ways in which Love First can help other organizations who have the same values of spreading love to humanity, help them to
Yeah.
achieve their goals. And by connecting with human beings, we help each other. I believe that there's been a lot of this we talked about before, this individualistic ideal about, I have to do it myself. And
Hmm.
we've proven with Love First that you don't have to do it yourself. That when you connect with people who have this same vision, that we can lift each other up to become this larger organization of showing love. And I've been amazed since I joined Love First earlier this year at how many people are working towards this kind of positive change, how they recognize that there are gaps in what our government can do, you know, from locally to federally. There are limitations on what they're able to accomplish, and that community, when we come together, that we really can help to fill in these gaps for humanity.
Is there a specific cause that you would like to see maybe have more attention given, or is there one that's just near and dear to your heart? Like for me, I talk a lot about housing first. I believe in the housing first model, and I try to talk about, predatory landlords and things like that. And I like the organization Acorn because I feel like they do a lot of advocacy for especially seniors living in what you could call squalor. And so, like, I also like the idea of, rents not growing exponentially because of, like, big city developers coming into this city and just, buying up prime real estate and things like that. So is there something that you like? I know you're very family oriented. Maybe is it with children or?
One thing that I love most about Love First is that I see all of the different ways in which people care, and that there are different causes that so many people uphold. And that's one of my favorite things about Love First, because it's not
one thing.
It's not one thing.
Yeah.
I talk about Love First as being like the palm of the hand, and the community members being like the fingers, where we all go out and we have our own causes, and then we come back to Love First. And I'm for humanity, and every cause that is brought up is something that I feel equally passionate about. Does that make sense?
Actually, not only does that make sense, I think that's a wonderful feeling to leave on, because I like the idea that you didn't want to prioritize one need over another, and that you talk about like the universal appeal to giving where the need is, and that has been what Love First has been trying to do. And I hope this has been encouraging to the audience at home, and that they see that small acts of giving and being decent to each other doesn't go nowhere. It is helpful, and it's what changes the world, right?
It gives people hope.
Yeah.
It gives people hope in humanity.
So I hope you guys have appreciated this, and once again, from Jeff and Amy at Love First, thank you for your time.
Thank you.